So, yeah, see that pot, the turquoise and like coral one? That was a long time ago when I felt like I was super cute. I probably was because highly underweight. So I did it to hopefully anti positivity plus myself, bring me back to life. And well, anyway, like when you check the bathroom for toilet paper before you get in there and close the door, that's what the open door concept is that you'll allow traveling minds to come into your mind, and like you'll be like I was just doing it, I stopped doing it, like how much I've chilled from looking out the window, like there's gonna be a pirate out there. Feng Shui I find really works, probably mostly because the way my mind was already designed and like the way the webbing goes kind of thing. But yeah, and if you put money chimes on your exit door, it's more likely you're going to get money, a good business, or something practical, right? Find $20 on the ground or something. And then in your indoor entrances, depending how your house is, right? Ribbons are good. So like orange for cheer, yellow for glad, red for love, and all that stuff. And then on the adult stores, there's supposed to be 3 ribbons. And like pink is like babies, and like baby blue is like poor navy. Navy blue is navy's the strength. Yeah, adult doors 3 ribbons, kids just 1 ribbon. And it's supposed to be that one that you cut in the middle. Stick thing. Yeah, it's like people find that really random. They're like, that's random as shit in the house. I think that's the magic of it all, is like how much you shock somebody and how much they can handle it is how much you can trust them too. But I've never had a home of my own to make feng shui. And the idea is that like for this house, because there's so much work going on, you kind of want to put like playhouse fun and stuff everywhere. Like I have the Buddha, but you could have, it doesn't necessarily have to be Eastern culture at all. It could be a clown. And like I suggest keeping it a nice clown if you want. Well, I don't know why it would have to be a nice clown. Because I'm scared of clowns? Yeah. Precisely. I can't even admit it at first. I just jumble on my words. Oh, God. But things that are on the inside affect the inside, but doorways, it affects the passageways of like open space of air. I don't know. I'm kind of out of how to teach a book of feng shui. There's so many of them, so many different kinds. So, what's a toy box with dolls in it? That's how the book described it to me, actually, I think. Yeah, so you have like chicken incubators because you're on a farm. You try having a toy box with dolls in it. Amongst with those little friggin' soldiers, and oh my god. It's bugging. That's what I like, though. Like, every night you go to bed, you can almost kiss the ribbons. You know, like, you could really just start to put your hands above your head more often doing feng shui, too. Yeah. How I ended up this way was I was born kind of like a Buddha. I was born like good like that. And then my mom just kept me studying and studying. And I did. I was like darker, getting into more trouble, getting addicted to cigarettes and pot and all that stuff. And then I quit it pretty much. But because I was so tired, I was vulnerable. I was telling my friends that too. I was like, you can smoke pot, I still want to, and it went well. They aren't even my friends anymore. I just wouldn't wish harm upon them, that's all. Sure, they're fucked up learning what it's like to do what I did. I don't think they thought very much of it. Did you? I don't know. I can't even call you that. What I did was hard, and I did the most, but it was efficient. No, I'm literally a little girl in documentaries, a little lady, a little woman teaching work ethic and morals and methods. And Honeyford made it for me. It's under Ken Honeyford because her husband. It's good. And I don't know how much I believe that was good because morally, there's not very many people who can work in my family, honestly. They fought when they were younger, didn't even make it to 19, some of them. So they're all cripply and sore and sick and always arising with new skin problems and all that kind of stuff, right? But it was my Auntie Bobby who just recently dropped out of the army, and she's like not even sharing. But and I was just like, oh, that's probably just because she's getting old and tired and sore. And she's like, I'm not even old, tired, and sore. What do you mean? And no, I don't keep very much for myself because I don't really fucking want anything. Just like it's a good strategy to live in an apartment, especially in Canada, because you get all the people that are sick running away from the doctor. People sick running away from their parents, and they're so-called too many rules. Whatever. I know I was like that when I was sick, though. And then I went back and relived what I was going through for rules and stuff. I was like, there's actually like not enough rules. Like there should be like games and stuff where you like time each other. Like you have to be there at the time, so you have to be like a clock watcher, which is actually a good exercise and it's healthy to watch a clock. And then you play like what's that game, Twister, or like do a quick game of like 5 cards of a quiz game or something. Like it should have been like that. It was a fucking university dorm. It's so dumbest environment, but it wasn't that bad. It wasn't torturous. And they're stricter than your parents, I bet, everyone. Yeah, you're an adult. You have addictions. You take it in the backyard. If it's not what they approve of, then you have to go to rehab. That's a moral of life. Me and my friends used to live like that. Yep, no alarm, just certain designated time that you all had to be in one zone to play the game. And if you're too late, then you don't get to play. And then, what fun is that, right? Not to play. Anyway, I felt like shit when I was sick, and I couldn't show you because most people believe you're supposed to be shredded and showing everything. And I felt really alone and scared. Oh well. But what was I talking about? Like the oh yeah, to keep policing going. But you still have to be nice to the person. Landlords are really hard to get it through because that's a freaking building that they bought or inherited. I get it. I don't know. It wasn't that bad. I think he understood. But I don't understand. That's probably why I think he's reacting that way. Don't smoke in my place. I smell it. It stressed me out. You're smoking in my apartment. What is that? Like, you're threatening me. Technically, you are. The turkeys hatch?
Not for another. This coming Wednesday.
Okay. Well, yeah. And there should have been like constructive. It should have been. I actually believe it. Like, I know people are in trouble. There'd be a lot of people kicked out, but if you're not, why are you in university if you're spazzing and shit? Why don't you just work it out if it's like your mom's dying or something like mine was? Like, Pictionary kind of stuff to help people with mental, emotional, physiological, spiritual, medicinal ways, That would have been better too. Like, I get sick of people in a group because they don't want to. They're just like, no, like, I'm gonna change the way doctors work, and it's like, no, doctors actually work. You're lazy. Yeah. There should have been, like, I know people think that's like over accentuary. Like, I think it's like fairy like. Well, there is a fairy clan of Aboriginals. That's my mom, so that's me. So I'd get it, and that's what they do to people who never take care of themselves. So why don't you just make it cool, fun, and fresh? Like, they may be stuttering and having a hard time and wondering what the words mean a lot of the time. It took them all day to figure out how to get ready for night group. But apparently you're just a fucking thug.